Yeah, I mean, I think, a game where we were able to play and push a lot of guys, into extended minutes here. Thought it was a good exercise. Orlando was able to challenge us in a lot of different ways. And overall, I thought, when we look at the preseason, consistently trying to get better and improve, today was a positive step forward.
All right, we'll go to Ben.
Yeah, hey BJ. Obviously, we didn't get to see any of the match. I'm curious if you could kind of, I guess Orlando have consistently been one of the better defensive teams in MLS. I'm curious what kind of chances you guys were able to create, especially from open play.
Yeah, I think Ben. I think out of what we were able to do, thought the mid-block shape was really a positive for us. Within that, I thought there was the chances that we were able to create came out of some transition opportunities. And also attacking set piece opportunities, which were basically, connected to us having the chance to kind of counterattack a little bit. And when we didn't finish the attack, they ended in sort of attacking set pieces, corner kicks. And so for us, that was where I would say a lot of the positives and a lot of the scoring chances came from.
Ben, if you have another.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about Jonathan Pérez specifically. Just we didn't see him play. Was his absence injury related, or was there something else?
No, yeah. I mean, we held Johnny out of the game. We're obviously pursuing there's a transfer opportunity here. He's still here in camp. He's still part of the team. But I think it's customary that when some of those things occur, that we protect the best interest of the club and the best interest of the player. And so, he's still currently a Nashville player.
We'll go to Jacob.
Yeah, BJ, I guess kind of where do you feel general fitness is at this point in camp? I know most of the starters, played a full 60 minutes or longer today.
I mean, I think we're right on track, Jacob, with where we are fitness-wise. Like you said, we're right about 60 minutes, and I think that's, for us, the guys still looked fit and looked strong when we took them off after 60. So feeling confident in terms of the progression that we've planned out here for the 6-week preseason.
Jacob, if you have another.
Yeah, I guess what are the main areas of that you feel you can really hone in on, and maybe use the last preseason match at home next week at the last few preseason matches here next week as kind of tune-ups for?
I mean, I still think looking to create scoring chances out of run of play is still something that we want to continue to get better. It's usually one of the last things that kind of comes is that cohesiveness, and then defending the penalty box. As we start to narrow our focus down into Ottawa and New England, we know that the game is won inside and out of the boxes. And so for us, that's where we're going to, spend the last couple of days of preparation focused on, both boxes.
We'll go back to Ben.
Yeah, BJ, I wanted to ask about Shaq Muhammad. Obviously, he had pretty impressive numbers at the next pro level. What have you seen from him through camp so far? And I guess where do you see him kind of fitting in the first team picture this season?
Yeah, Shaq's a really versatile player. So I think once we've gotten to learn and work with him, a player that likes to be between the lines, likes to turn and run it back, the back four, back five. And then, he has a really good ability of kind of playing the ball and then running into the penalty box. And so I think based upon how we set up, I think he can play as a winger. But I also think he can play as one of the forward positions, especially when we're looking to have occupation between the back line and the midfield line. He's shown really good ability doing that.
Ben, if you have another one.
Yeah, sorry, one last one for me. Warren got a goal again. Can you just describe a little bit what you've seen from him in terms of kind of his movement and how he's getting on the end of chances?
Yeah, so I think Warren's a player that likes to either be in between the lines with some hold-up play, or a player that likes to drift into wide areas and then arrive. And that's how one of the goals that he scored today was sort of coming from the weak side and beating a center back in the middle of the box. But a very active player on both sides of the ball. And I'd be remiss if I don't talk about his pressing, because he's a guy who, without the ball, is relentlessly running, relentlessly pressing. So a really good preseason so far for Warren.